Great. Now, this is the back of that same object. If we flipped it around 180 degrees and looked at it from the other angle, you'd see this is the back of it. And just wanted you to see what this object looks like from the other side. Alright, well, this representation of that same object, this is figure 2, is called an isometric drawing. This is one of a family of three-dimensional views called pictorial drawings. In an isometric drawing, the object's vertical lines are drawn vertically, and any horizontal lines in the width and the depth planes are shown at 30 degrees to the horizontal. When drawn under these guidelines, the lines parallel to those three axes are at their true or scale lengths. Lines that are not parallel to these axes will not be of their true length. So if something comes in and it's 4 inches long and you want to draw it 4 inches on the paper, as long as it's on one of those three axes, either the perpendicular or either one of the two 30-degree lines, it will be 4 inches long. That's one of the nice things about isometric drawings, is that you do have those three axes that are true to scale, and it makes making the drawings easier, as we're going to see later on. Now, when you make an isometric drawing, it's important to use isometric graph paper. Isometric graph paper is drawn with the vertical and the 30-degree lines. And you can either purchase a pad of isometric graph paper, or you can download copies from the website www.printfreegraphpaper.com. It's a great website. It has a lot of different graph papers on there with a lot of different size scales and a lot of different sized sections. You can do isometric graph paper on there, and it has those lines on there for you. Now, any engineering drawing should show everything. A complete understanding of the object should be possible from that drawing. If the isometric drawing can show all the detail and all the dimensions in one drawing, it's ideal. One can pack a great deal of information into an isometric drawing. However, if the object in figure 2 had a hole on the backside, it would not be visible using a single isometric drawing. In order to get a more complete view of the object, an orthographic projection may be used. We're going to look at those in a moment, but what I want you to do right now for the second assignment in this lecture is I want you to redraw this figure, and this time use isometric graph paper. I want you to make sure, go and print some or get some from the store, but then do this drawing a second time using isometric paper. Pause the video or use the PDF copy. When you're done, go ahead and continue to the next slide.